Hello guys and welcome to another one of my videos. I'm Cosmonaut Fighter and today we're playing some Star Trek Online. Now, Star Trek Online is a free game and it's based on the PS4 and the Xbox One. I'm playing on the PS4 and I think this game is on the computer. Don't trust me on that. You can check, but I don't think it is. Not too sure. That's not my department. So basically, Star Trek Online is basically a game based off the Star Trek series. Now the Star Trek series is like it's about space. Have you heard of the phrase space, the final frontier? Well, that's based off it. Now there are different factions in the Star Trek universe. Now you can choose 5 in Star Trek Online. Now Starfleet is basically the main kind of faction of the game. It's basically what you'll be watching in the episodes. Klingon Defense Force. Now the Klingon Defense Force is another faction, another main faction in the game. As for they are the enemies of Starfleet. If you do have Netflix, you can actually watch the episodes there. And it is quite good if you are that kind of person, because sometimes it can get a bit boring sometimes, but I'm not saying it is boring. Romulan Republic is another faction of the game. They are based off Vulcans. If you've watched the original episode, and that would be the Spock science officer he was working for Captain Kirk. Yeah, that's it. Well, he's a Vulcan. Now the Romulans basically come from the Vulcan homeworld, but they left because they were fed up and they turned into Romulans, spread far and wide, or 2 different paths and stuff like that. So, and then we got TOS Starfleet. That's the original Starfleet. That's what their uniforms will look like. And then you've got the Dominion, which I think is in Deep Space Nine. I think, yeah. And I think something else. I'm not too sure. Right now, I'm gonna pick Starfleet, and I think I'm going to go for. I think I'm gonna go for Ferengi because I really like that Quark character in Deep Space Nine. So click him. Now we have a bit of a set to choose from. Now, engineer and officers, you support the ship and crew by increasing their survivability and controlling the paths of your opponents with field works and force field. Ooh. I think I'm going to choose the force field one. That's pretty sick. So, right, we have no available options here. Now, if you choose like a human or something like that, you can actually change the look of the face. But with some species, like the Ferengi, you can't, so I'm going to have to skip. Now, there's no available options here because obviously the Ferengi is completely bald. But we can change the skin colour. So I think I might choose... what skin colour can I choose? I think I might choose that one. Yeah? Any random colour will do. I'm not really bothered. Eye colour. Now, I want something white. Blue. That's it. I don't want to change anything. Can we change something here? Yeah, there's an advanced part as well, so you can also check with the advanced thing. Right, now I'm going to choose, I think I'm going to choose, not that one, that one, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to humanoid. Small iris? Nope. Not choose that. Eye colour, eye attach. Ooh, also, when customizing your character, you can actually add eye attachers, but I don't think that works really well. Stuck through his ear. Head attachment. Oh, that's what the Ferengis always have. It's quite traditional, really, for them. I'm not an expert because I'm not one of them, but I have seen them on Deep Space Nine, Star Trek The Next Generation. They're not in Star Trek Original because they were just created in The Next Generation. I'm gonna choose that one. There we go, and colour sharp. Show me your teeth. Go on, and you're smiling. I'm just going to choose humanoid teeth now. Head overall size. Width. Okay, that's making the ears massive. I think we'll have it there. Head overall size. I'm going to have to make it small. There we go. Height. No. There we go. Depth. What does that depth mean? Oh right, so it's longer. I think we'll have it there. And skull height. There. Okay, cranium slope. There's a cranium slope on this, so I don't think we really have such a cranium slope as such. No. Yeah, there is one like this. Okay, so you can experiment and change your character. There is one race where it is a where you can it's called Alien, and it's on here. I think it's on every one except from the Dominion. I'm not too sure, but I will be trying out the Dominion and the Klingon one, and a couple other. I'll give you a quick review. Some I'll just give you a quick review, show them what they've got and stuff like that, and the starting mission. Some I'll do, e.g. like the Klingon one, and the Dominion one's new. So that is pretty good. Okay, so you can just customize stuff. I'm not gonna go too far into this because I really need to get going. So I'll just choose that character, suit, and then yeah, I will continue. Now you have to enter a name, unfortunately, so I'm just going to choose a random one. Ron. Alright. First name Cosmo. So Captain Ron. Alright then. Can't say that, don't know how to say that. Diana. I know one. Neverland. No particular one there, just let's engage. Okay. I will be putting the first part into 3 stages, so 3 different videos. So yeah, the tutorial will be in 3 different videos, all set in the same day, because I can't save the tutorial. And then I'll be continuing to do this.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. And 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Today, Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Resistance is futile. Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Alright guys, that was a really good intro right there. Just loading training day. Oh.
Welcome to Startrek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself.
Cool. Alright, so this is us. We're going to control us.
Have icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
Alright, so we gotta do this.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
How could I? You've reminded me every day for the past month. Did you get your assignment?
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics.
Oh, cool. So I will be saying what the character says and stuff like that. So I think you get choices, so it's like a Telltale game. I'm not too sure.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get?
I haven't received my assignment yet.
Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tavral. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
Alright, so I think Travell is a Vulcan. Now, they have no emotions. That's why. Yep, she's a Vulcan.
Greetings.
Not a Romulan. Rasky said that you had something to tell me.
It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer.
That's pretty good.
Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Oh, that's good. Okay, let's go ahead. You can see him right there.
Appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective.
The mini-map is top right of the screen, so if you're on your phone or iPad or whatever watching, or computer, yeah, it's there. You can see that we're in a circle. You can see that he's here.
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff yet. From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that is bad. So, I've got to locate Lieutenant Farah, something like that. He's must be a lion or something. Alright. Oh, yep. Is he a cat? A leopard? Probably a leopard.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you?
Is this where I got my training cruise assignment?
Yes, I have the complete assignment list here.
Cosmo
Hey,
1.
let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me.
Is there a problem?
You're going to have to ask him.
Ooh. Okay, so we got to do the advanced phaser training, and that's tripping people up, and also that we have to meet the captain. I'm worried, guys, that he might tell us off for something. Oh dear. He can't see us. Don't worry. Alright.
Cadet.
You asked to see me, sir?
I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed.
That's good, guys. Hopefully we're not getting told off. Thank you, Captain.
I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
Oh dear. I'm not a tactical officer. I concentrated on the courses for my career track. Many of my classmates didn't take the test either. Captain, is that an issue? See, this is the choices. I'm gonna just pick
I
that
want
one.
everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions.
Did you say senior
I did.
staff? I think guys
Like
would
I
be in our
said,
senior
I've
staff.
been following your career here at the academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up.
Your tactical officer, sir. Who's that?
Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday. I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Yes, sir. So, I think we are part of the senior staff. What in the heck? Okay. And she's a tactical officer, so, I think I will be in the senior staff, but I've got to do the advanced phaser training.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up?
Captain Taggart says he wants me in the senior staff, but I've yet to pass the advanced phaser training first.
You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program.
No, tell me.
Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up.
Lead the way. Alright, so
Seems
we've got to
most of
follow
our
up.
class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
So, basically this place is set in San Francisco, because this is the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's set in the future. I think it's 2409, I think,
Have you seen
yeah.
the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them.
Oh, I wish I could find some whales now.
I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
No
To
whales.
sprint, press and hold the left stick while moving.
Alright. Yep, 2009 it says on there.
Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
No, 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 no. I'm not buying around. Come on, come on. Yes! I win.
Setting up the training program now. I hope Holodeck 2 is your lucky holodeck.
Right, so, I think it's a training program, so we'll need a phaser,
Phasers are in the
yeah.
lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
Alright, let's go.
Press left to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your
So if
first
you
objective.
use the D-pad, if you click the left one, it actually scans where it is. So it points, so it's that way. Okay. Alright, that's quite interesting. Ah, here it is. So go through these doors. This is phaser requisition, so we have to get pistol. Pretty good
The pistol has been
animation.
automatically equipped.
Okay, so we have the pistol in our hands. So what we need to do now is run to holodeck
Move to the center
2.
of the room.
That's it. So that's holodeck 1. That's holodeck 3. So that's holodeck 2, yeah. Right, so holodecks are basically, they make a hologram in front of you. So I don't know how it works, but it's pretty cool. Alright, let's begin program. Alright, so we're in a Klingon bridge. Now Klingons are the Federation's enemy, because this is Starfleet.
Press the R2 button to fire
So,
your weapon in combat.
Starfleet's enemy, yeah. They are actually called the Federation in the series, but I guess they're not mentioning that. I guess they just say
While in
Starfleet,
combat,
so.
certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available.
Cool. Alright, so the advanced phaser training was pretty easy. I'm gonna say. Alright. Alright.
Well done,
Captain's
cadets.
here.
You're not going to break the academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory.
Thank you, Captain. Do you have an assignment for me now?
Absolutely. I have a new first officer.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that.
Congratulations.
First officer, sir.
Yes. You should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
That is absolutely amazing. Thank you Sir, it'll be an honor serving with you. Alright, time to talk to
First
her.
officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
I think I'll choose her. It's a lot of pressure. I hope I'm up to it.
You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Ooh. Alright, let's go to the shuttle bay. So, we have to go to the shuttle bay, so check our recorder.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for
Trying
departure.
to scan for... Okay, so... I guess we check on the map, which is, don't have to use a tricorder. Okay, so, turbo lifts. Right, okay, so... Let's do this.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Tavrel cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure. I'll meet you over there.
Alright guys, this is it. The reason why she said to make Tavrel cry, something heartwarming to make Tavrel cry, because Tavrel is a Vulcan, they have no emotions, so let's succeed in this. Alright, so we're gonna have to, I think, be humble. Alright, so on the first day of class, on the first day of class 4 years ago, I looked into me and I thought, there's no way I can do this. I know I wasn't the only one. I have the utmost faith in each of you. You're the best the Academy has, and together we can do anything. All I ask is that we support one another. If we can work as a team, we can accomplish our goals. So Starfleet Academy, to the USS Neverland, to a crew.
All cadets, please
I think
board
she's
your
crying.
shuttles.
Where's her close? Yep, she's crying. Look at her. Look at her expression. It's like, oh my gosh. Yep, she's crying. Alright. Boing. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed part 1 of Star Trek Online. I'll see you next time for the part 2